Hello student, myself Neeraj Pandey, and today we discuss Werner's theory of coordination compound. Actually, Alfred Werner give their theory to explain the geometry of coordination compound, in which they also explain how metal ligand bonding takes place in between coordination compound. Generally, they give their theory for the amine of cobalt, chromium and platinum complexes, which can be discussed in very easy way. How it is possible? You can see here Werner's theory of coordination compound. Firstly, in 1893, Werner's give a theory to explain the geometry and bonding of complex compound. Generally, they give the geometry of amines of cobalt, platinum and chromium. For his work, they also got Nobel Prize. But what is the geometry and what is the bonding in complex compound? It can be easily explained on the basis of Werner's theory. According to Werner's theory, there are two types of valency is possible. First is primary valency, and second is secondary valency. But the primary valency is equal to oxidation state of central metal atom. It is the first point for primary valency. Second point is that the primary valency is ionizable valency because this valency is satisfied by those species which is present in ionization sphere. In other words, you can say that this valency is satisfied by anions which is present in ionization sphere. Third point for the primary valency is that the attachment of primary valency with central metal atom is satisfied by dotted line, dotted or regular dotted or regular line like this. Second is secondary valency. Secondary valency are those this valency is equal to coordination number, and you also know that coordination number is equal to number of ligands. If you know how many number of ligands are present in complex compound, then you can easily understand what is the secondary valency of the complexes. It is the first point for secondary valency. Second point is that this valency is shown by those species which is present in coordination sphere, which is present in coordination sphere. Therefore it is known as non-ionizable valency. Okay, this valency is always shown by those species which is present in coordination sphere. Therefore it is also known as non-ionizable valency. Other point for secondary valency is that if number of species which indicate the secondary valency indicate the attachment in different way, thus the attachment of those species which satisfied the secondary valency, which satisfied the secondary valency are always shown their attachment the attachment of those species which satisfied the secondary valency are always shown their attachment with central metal ions is regular line. In other words, you can say that the attachment of ligands which show the secondary valency with central metal atom are always shown by a regular line like such. Third point of Werner's theory is that if any species present in outside or inside the complexes, it means that the species which satisfied the primary and secondary valency both their attachment with central metal atom is shown by dotted and regular line both, like regular line and dotted line. On the basis of their three assumptions, we can easily understand what is the complex compound and what is their attachment with central metal atom of any ligands with central metal atom. How we can attach, you can easily understand if you know Werner's theory. There are different number of example. Firstly, we try to understand this, then we give the example like coordination compounds, modern formula, oxidation state, like Pt platinum Cl4 6 NH3. The modern formula is platinum NH3 hexa Cl4. oxidation state of platinum is equal to 4, like platinum Cl4 5NH3. its formula platinum NH3 penta Cl3. oxidation number is equal to platinum Cl4 4NH3. the formula is platinum NH3 tetra Cl2 and Cl2. last is platinum Cl4 3NH3. then its formula is written as platinum NH3 tetra Cl3 and Cl. in this complex the oxidation number is equal to 2 and also is equal to 1. if we put this Cl toward ionization sphere, then it become 3, not 6. okay, on the basis of this type of structure formula of the compound or complex compound, we can easily understand what is the structure of such complexes. you can see here platinum is present as central metal atom and it attach with 6 ligands like NH3 which have lone pair of electron, NH3 it also contains lone pair of electron, NH3 and NH3. in first structure the secondary valency is shown by 6 ammonia molecule. therefore the attachment of ammonia, all the ammonia molecule with central metal atom with regular line takes place, but 4 chlorine atom which is present outside the coordination sphere and also indicate the primary valency. therefore these are attached with central metal atom like dotted line. if we know what is the structure of this complex, then this complexes become octahedral because 6 ligands are present in this complex. okay, like platinum it also contains 6 number of secondary valency in which NH3 5 NH3 molecule are shown by regular line, but 1 Cl molecule shown by a regular and dotted line both, because chlorine is present outside and inside both, but 3 chlorine atom which is present outside and also show primary valency always indicate their attachment with regular line, but geometry of this complex is that. okay, third is platinum by which 4 NH3 molecule are attached like NH3, NH3, NH3 and NH3. But 2Cl molecule also satisfied the secondary valency, therefore it is indicated by dotted line and regular line both, because it is present outside and inside both the coordination compound, and 2Cl molecule which is present outside of the coordination compound are shown by only dotted line. Okay, thus the structure of this complex are given as below. On the basis of this type of structure, we can easily understand what is the geometry of complex compound. Alfred Werner give an idea for the information that how secondary and primary species which is present outside or inside the coordination sphere can be attached with central metal atom. Our next topic we discuss in my next lecture. Thank you so much.